Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nilofa here once again with another video on how to start coding from scratch in Python. So in today's video, I'll be talking about how to find out the largest among three numbers. So before that, we need to build our logic on how to start coding on this program. So for that, we need three variables, conditional statement, and an operator for this program. So yes, let's get started. We have a variable called number1 that is equals to 45, for example. We have number2 which is equal to 56, and then we have got number3 equals to 67. Now we are about to write a program to find out the largest number or the greatest number among these three numbers. So for that, as I just mentioned earlier, we have to use the conditional statement. So we use the conditional statement if. So if number1 greater than number2, we use the logical operator AND. We use logical operator AND when two situations or two conditions are satisfied. That is why we use this AND operator. For example, if that is true, true, the result will be true. If one is false, so for sure the result will be false. So for that, we'll be moving forward on how to code and how to find out the largest among three numbers. So if num1 or number1 greater than number2 and number1 greater than number3, so then print for me that number1 is the largest. So we'll print number1 here. And then elif, which is shortcut for else if, number2 greater than number1 and number2 greater than number3, print number2 is the largest. So we'll print number2 here. And then if first condition, which is if, and the next condition, which is else if, both conditions are incorrect or false, then we'll directly move towards the else part, which will simply print number3 is the largest. Number3 is the largest. And now we'll check the result. So we are checking the output here, and let's see what the output shows for us. As you can see, the output says that number3 is the largest among these three numbers, 45, 56, and 67. So what if I change the numbers? I'll give number2, for example, 105. And now let's just check the output here. And yes, it shows that number2 is the largest, which is 105. So now what if I just go and ask the user to give an input? So for that, I need to use the built-in function, which is input, and I will just do the typecasting because the input function always returns the string for us, so we need to just typecast the string and convert that to the integer part. So yes, input, so enter number1. We'll do the same with number2. We'll be doing the typecasting and we'll use the built-in function, which is input, enter number2. And then we'll go for the next one, which is number3, int input, enter number3. And now let's just check the output and let's see what the output shows for us. So yes, we'll be checking the output here. It says enter number1, I'll enter, for example, 34. Enter number2, I'll just enter 56. And then enter number3, I'll just give number2 or 2 here. And now it says that number2 is the largest, which is 56. 56 is larger than 34, and as well as it is larger than 2, so it is the largest among these two numbers. So yes, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked this video or you understood this video. So if you did, kindly give it a thumbs up and as well as subscribe my channel. So until next video, happy coding everyone.